Oh, shoot. And you can't teleport. Whoops, wasn't really paying attention, fellas. Sorry about that. Here we go, buddy. Let's fight this blue beast. Oh, wait, yeah, there's no soulbound here. But I have my EP. Chest. I'm pretty sure EP does, it should work. Like, using EP for a chest is, it's supposed to be the main, whoa, it's really hard to see these bullets. My eyes are out of shape. Never thought I'd have to say that. Alright, boys. How in God's name is anyone supposed to freaking... How are you supposed to get that? I couldn't even see where it was. Excuse me? Excuse me. Thank you. Limos. Or Limos. Lyman, the sprite god, not Limon? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Alright. I can take a hint. Ooh, this guy's a wanderer. They should call him Lemmas the Wandering Dragon. Then it would make more sense. I wouldn't be so confused right now. Viridian? What are you, some kind of Pokemon? That'd be pretty sick. Dang it, all I get are tier 4s. Cloak of the Red Agent isn't actually half bad, though. I will say. Chop it down, boys. Chop it down. Good work, boys. Now, this is the one that killed my assassin because I didn't know how to do this. Still don't really. I mean, I could learn it, but I don't care. I'm good. Until I have to do a guide on it eventually, I'm just gonna... Oh, geez, who knows when that's gonna be. Good lord. Guides. There's so many different guides I could do. But you probably realize at this point in time that it's not about the actual guide that I like about it. It's... I like making a production out of it. I don't like just... Because before I used to actually try to give tips, and I would just have gameplay. And because of that, the videos were, you know, admittedly boring. They were very flat, one-dimensional. But now that I've been studying and practicing editing for a while, I've been putting a lot of effort into my videos. And I've been trying to make them the best that they can be, both informative and entertaining at the same time. And that's really... I think what a video game channel in general should be about. Not necessarily just my channel, but, I mean, look at JonTron. Alright? Comedy legend. Love that guy. He's both funny and entertaining. Well, okay, he's funny in terms of, he's funny/entertaining, but he's also informative. He's teaching you about these games that you've probably never heard of before. Ah, great. The worst one of all. Armor broken. Yeah, my favorite one of JonTron's videos is still Plug and Play. So many quotable moments. That's the Shrek one. Or, what else do we have? Shrek Golf! A lot of Shrek quotes, believe it or not. Yeah, Spidey, you think you could back off? You know what they say, a watched man never plays. God, that video made me subscribe to him. Before I just was like, oh yeah, JonTron, he's that guy that was with... on Game Grumps, before I really watched Game Grumps. I actually didn't... Did I know? I think I knew about JonTron before I watched Game Grumps and even Egoraptor, but I never actually watched one of his videos. It was just something that I heard tossed around before. Then I watched Egoraptor because of his Mega Man X sequelitis, fell in love with that, and saw all of his other videos. He just came out with Starbomb at the time, so... Luigi's Ballad had come out, and I think that was the only one that they had on his channel. And so then I was like, oh, Game Grumps. I didn't actually know that Egoraptor Aaron Hansen was on Game Grumps. That was his thing. I just thought he was like a guest. No, he was the creator of that, and then I watched them, and I watched their Super Mario Brothers Let's Play. That was the newest thing out at the time, or one of the newest things. I watched it, and I thought Dan and Aaron were hilarious, subscribed to them, and found out, oh, JonTron was also on the show. I watched him, Wasn't the biggest fan at first, actually, because I watched their oldest, like, one of their oldest Let's Plays, Castlevania. And I was like, guys, come on, play better at first. But then by the time Castlevania 3 got around, John was actually, like, trying hard, and it was actually really entertaining to watch. And I started opening up to it a little more, the idea, and it was getting pretty funny. And eventually, that plug-and-play video was recommended for me. I watched it. I was like, oh, JonTron. Watched it, fell in love, subscribed. Now JonTron is one of my favorite YouTubers because of it. Truly a great channel. I recommend you go watch him. I wasn't the biggest fan of his most recent video, the food games video, but still really good nonetheless. Definitely worth a watch, at least. Oh, there's a ghost ship in the realm? What are we doing in here? I'm sitting here talking about JonTron. Can we kill Black already? I mean, I'm not really doing much. Hey, I wanted to talk, but can I just throw some spell bombs out there? Maybe that'll break the ice, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I just got visions of Shadow of the Colossus. And by visions, I mean I need to play that game because I've never played it before. Yes, I know. Sue me with... There's so many games I've never seen. There's so many movies I've never seen. Like, you want me to really get in the bunches of every Disney fan? I never saw The Lion King. Oh God, what have I done? Yeah, it wasn't that I never wanted to see it, I just never got around to it. We could only afford so many movies, and it was really, I don't know what the deal was, I just never saw it. I saw plenty of previews for it on my Hercules VHS, but I never actually watched it. I don't know what it was. Something about lions, I guess I didn't find much interest in, but I don't know. And as for video games, what else haven't I played that's a masterpiece? Ocarina of Time! Although that's debatable these days, ever since... I mean, there have always been Ocarina of Time haters, but ever since Egoraptor did his Zelda sequelitis, they rose to the occasion. They take pride in their stance now, because, see, Aaron agrees with my opinion, so therefore I'm right. No, I haven't played the game, so I don't have a standpoint on it. I can't really say, but I thought the video was hilarious, even though I don't agree with every point he made. Like, the whole thing about, like, why do I have to jump across these platforms whenever he's in the fire temple or whatever? It's all I have to do is hold up here. I can do this with my eyes closed. Just because the terrain is just because the terrain is treacherous doesn't mean it's actually hard. And yeah, you know, that's true, but that's just, you know, that's more ambient, and that's part of the scenery and not necessarily a platforming challenge. Just kind of to immerse the player and like, oh yeah, I jumped over that thing. I get it. It's not the deepest idea, but I don't know. It seems like more of a nitpick than anything. And that's probably what it was. He just kind of threw it in there because he just wanted to tally up another point of Ocarina of Time being a little awkward and not necessarily that great. I mean, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, unfortunately. I wish I had the patience to complete those kinds of games because I'm a very impatient person. I mean, I played Twilight Princess when I was 13 with a walkthrough. Anytime I got stuck, I was too impatient to try and figure it out on my own because it just wasn't fun. And, you know, that wasn't a question of was the game well designed. No, Twilight Princess is a great game. I'm in no position to be saying, I'm not having fun. Game's probably bad. No, I'm probably just dumb and not doing the right thing. Because once I used the walkthrough to play the game, I had a lot of fun. Whenever that knight, the suit of armor came to life and you got the ball and chain, that was awesome. And that dragon fight at the very end where you had to use the claw shot, the double claw shot, like the same thing. And of course, who could forget that ending? That three-part fight with Ganon, and then you give him one final jab at the very end. It was a very cinematic game, and I hope that they do that with the newest Zelda coming out on Wii U, because I really liked that approach. I think Zelda can do that. Zelda can take a very realistic approach and be successful, because you might think, oh, Nintendo's lighthearted, they shouldn't go a darker route. I think Zelda is the perfect franchise to take in that direction, and it worked with Twilight Princess. Mario, not really. Don't put Mario in those dark shoes. He's not that kind of franchise. Where are we getting somewhere? Does he heal? I get the feeling he heals. Oh, they're a bunch of short-ranged folk. I understand. I understand. Wow, this is gonna be like a full episode of us fighting this friggin' dragon. Yeah, I never really get around to playing any new games. I'm not the biggest modern fan, only because, you know what, I don't know what it is. I feel like I don't wanna, I don't know, I'm a bigger fan of platformers. I'm the biggest fan. 2D and 3D platformers are my jam. Those are what make up my life, my video game life. I love platformers, which you're probably thinking, why are you playing an MMORPG? Bullet hell. I liked it at the time. I just liked it. I liked Realm a lot, because it was, I don't know, I just got into computer games, and it kind of widened my horizons, and I really fell in love with it. Now, I got addicted. That's a better way of putting it. I don't think I fell in love, but I was definitely addicted to the game. Definitely, hands down. Oh my god, can we kill it? Can we kill it? Yes, we can. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh my god. I think the newest game that I have is Undertale. My uncle, Noah, bought that for me for Christmas and gave it to me, as well as Darkest Dungeon, a turn-based RPG with, what was it, sanity or something? There was some type of stat that was unique to that game. And I'll get around to it, but that, I feel like that is more of a learning curve, and that would take some practice before I could do a Let's Play. Undertale, though, I think is something that I should record on my first playthrough. I don't think I should play Undertale beforehand, because that game's all about decisions, am I right? I believe that's what it's about. It saves your progress, and everything that you do and say matters and affects your journey. I really like that kind of concept. I was always a fan of those choose-your-own-adventure books in elementary school. I still am. I want to buy one of those. There was one about an ant kingdom. That's awesome. I want to be in an ant kingdom. I don't know about you. I want to be in an ant kingdom. Oh my god, can we kill it? Please? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. How long have we been recording? 40 minutes. I'm so tired. Forget this. I'm leaving. I gotta go. I don't have time for this. I talked about Egoraptor Jontron, my YouTube thing, for like the longest time, and I just can't do it anymore. I can't freaking stand it, man. It's tearing me apart.